You want me to give her another PR bond?
Yes, Your Honor. Good reason.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Ms. Biza, come up. Oh. Wait. You want me to give her another PR bond?
Yes, Your Honor. Good reasoning for our PR bond. All right, Ms. Biza is, as you know, currently on bond for previous out of this court.
She hasn't opened DWI. She picked up a new case.
And as you can see from the court record, she does appear and come for court every time she is required to do so. She's been working as an associate banker at Chase for the past 3 years, and is actually working on trying to get a promotion to assistant manager, hopefully soon. She's also a student at ACC, and it's her first semester working on her degree for computer science, expected to graduate in 2028. And she's also a volunteer at her church. Do you want to pronounce that? I can't pronounce it if you can.
Iglesia Bautista el Cordero de Dios.
And that's in Houston. She regularly volunteers there. And as part of the previous case as well, she is already in group therapy for addressing the concerns with the DWI and et cetera. She's also going through her own personal therapy as well outside of group therapy individually. Currently, her monthly expenses are $1,500. Monthly income is about $1,500, with expenses being about $600 as she does live at home. But yes, we are requesting if a PR bond could be made. We do have a bondsman present with us today, though.
One bond for DWI. And I asked you two things, ma'am. I asked you don't use, and I asked you to stay out of trouble. And now you've picked up a new case. You were charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
An officer was working an extra job at a bar, and he was notified of a female suspect who had been previously trespassed but was currently on the property. The suspect was found to be in the venue near the bar. The officer approached her and told her that he needed to speak to her outside. The defendant was belligerently drunk and told me to wait until she got her drink from the bartender who had previously refused service. The defendant was escorted outside and detained.
So she'd been previously warned about trespassing there. Okay, Ms. Bice, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Mr. Fleming.
Yes, Your Honor.
I appreciate your tenacity, but not only did we ask her not to pick up a new case, but we ordered her not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. She's allegedly at a bar. She's allegedly intoxicated again. And in so much that the officer is asking her to step outside and she goes, hold on, let me get my drink first. Really? I'm now ordering you to go into custody, ma'am. I'm revoking your bond on the DWI and I'm taking you into custody. And I will now give you a whole host of conditions, Ms. Biza. And if I find that you continue to violate conditions, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And I hope that now we can get your attention, because I guess apparently before we have not been able to. So she goes with you. DWI, I'm going to set it at 5,001. The trespass, I'll set it at 2,501. I can't give her a PR bond, Mr. Fleming, because that would just be enabling the behavior. And I want her to realize that it's not okay what she's doing. You know, it's just, I'm not asking for much, you know?
Yes, Your Honor.
So
what was the amount for the trespass? We should be set for
And-
tomorrow, or?
yeah, she'll roll up on tomorrow's docket, and then, you know, if she isn't able to bond out after a couple days, we can talk. But I want to understand that we mean business, and me just catch and release, that's not the way to do things, because I think that it would just be enabling the behavior.
Good, Your Honor.
It's not. Yeah, okay,
Yes, appreciate it. May I be excused?
yes, sir.
Thank you.
Counsel.
All right, Ms. Candace, raise your right hand for me. All right, you can put your hand down. You're before the court on petition for revocation or probation. You were before this court on the case for simple battery on the 19th day of December 2023. You were sentenced to 12 months on probation. You have 6 months and 21 days remaining. Your probation was told. It says that you failed to report on February 15th, March 15th, April 10th, April 17th, and within 10 days of April 18th. 2024. Your last report to probation was on February 17, 2024 by mail. You failed to comply with counseling. You did not show proof of enrolling in an anger management program. You failed to attend AA and NA meetings, 1 per week, and show proof of that. And you failed to pay. You're currently $265 in arrears. It is my understanding that through your attorney, you decided to stipulate and agree to the violations present.
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Chang, what is the probation office recommending in Ms. Candace's case?
Good morning, Your Honor. Probation recommends that 30 days be revoked and thereafter close the case.
All right. Ms. Han?
Your Honor, Ms. Canis let me know that she did complete, or she's been going to AA, and then she did complete anger management, but failed to reach out to Ms. Chang. She said she forgot to email her. She's been struggling with housing, not in the sense that she's not had a roof over her head at all, but she was staying at an Airbnb, but now she has stable housing. When she got picked up for this, though, Your Honor, she spent 20 days, she says, in the Cherokee County Jail. So, Your Honor, we're asking that she get credit for those days as well.
No.
Nevertheless, Your Honor, we ask that you accept the state's recommendation.
Ms. Candace, the reason you were on probation is because I was giving you the opportunity to be out there, and the only thing you had to do was check in, like literally check in. Like literally tell Ms. Chang, hey, I'm experiencing some difficulties right now. I can't get to this or that. I'm having some housing issues. Literally check in. And then I made it even easier for you by phone or mail.
Oh my God. Conan missed.
How old are you, ma'am?
25.
Okay, Ms. Candace, when do you plan to get your life together? Because you're 25 today, you'll be 40 tomorrow. Trust me, it goes so fast. You laugh, but I sit here thinking I'm 23 every time I put my feet on the floor. But then when those bones start hurting, I realize my real age. It goes fast. And so how long you gonna keep playing with the system?
And I mean, I don't plan on
It really is uncanny.
playing with the system.
Well, what you doing? Because the only thing I asked you was to check in. And I say, because I say it to everybody, the quickest way to get rearrested is to fail to report. You couldn't stop by a post office. You couldn't get any mail done. You couldn't check in by phone. You went all of this time without checking in. What's going on? Tell me the real problem.
Like I said, I was unstable.
You what?
That I was unstable and I just got stable.
Okay. How did you get stable? What was the magic thing that worked for you?
My friend let me move in.
Okay. So you got somebody who has allowed you to move in.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be the kind of person that they're gonna allow to stay, or are you gonna get kicked out because you're not honoring the choice they made to allow you to move in?
I'm planning on staying there and continue to work
Where you working?
at Snatchology, a repo.
Okay. You out there repoing, or you in the office?
I'm in the office.
Okay. Oh, that's right up the street. You worked right up the street and you couldn't report for probation? We could walk to them from here. Ma'am? Yeah, you're not getting them 20 days of credit. You call Snapology and tell them you'll be back once you do these 30 days. Because that was too easy. Literally, you can walk to there from here.
I don't go.
You don't what? You don't what?
I was just gonna say, it's not, I don't go to
to the office there. I'm mostly.
So you work remote
Be at the, yes. Actually.
and you couldn't call, so you're obviously using a phone and a computer to work, but you couldn't call Ms. Chang to check in.
No, my phone is broken.
Ms. Candace, what you're not gonna do is continue to make excuses for yourself. Get your life together. Get your life together, Ms. Candace. Get your life together. 25 years old, get your life together. What you waiting on? Because this behavior is, I mean, you're acting like somebody who can't think their way through things. And I know different. So you need to get your life together. This is not a good look for you. It's not. All right. So I'm going to give you 30 days to serve, after which the case will be suspended and then eventually closed. You still have the same condition not to have any contact with the person who is on the who is on your sentence for you to not have contact with. I'm going to fill out this form.
And Your Honor, does she get credit for the days that she's been in Clayton, though?
Yeah, I'll give her that.
Thank you.
All right. So I sent that.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is she free to go back with the deputy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ms. Shane.
Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, that wasn't for you. But this is Welcome to Off the Record, where I select the best court cases, where the judges give the best lessons to the criminals out there in the US of A. I also cut out all of the court record mandatory statements that the judge has to read into the record, so you end up watching only the good stuff, as I want my subscribers that give me their time for that time to be worth it. So, please subscribe and let's go learn a lesson off the record. Please click on the episode on screen now.